Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob Connor here once again with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys this really cool looking Texas Chainsaw Massacre leatherface bracelet prop, which you can get on eBay. They're not very expensive, quite cheap. You know, there's a few places that did it, but this was the one that did it the cheapest, and I even got it cheaper than the original price, so you know, it's quite cheap. So you know, managed to pick that up. I wouldn't have bought it if it was more expensive, you know, because I mean, I don't think it's worth, you know, that much, to be honest. It's not like, you know, I think it's only like, you know, cheap made type jewellery. It's not like, you know, it's not expensive, it's not real silver or anything like that, you know, it's only like cheap. But you know, I thought it looked quite cool, you know, and I'm always looking for new stuff and props to add to the collection, so I thought I might pick that up, because I needed a leatherface prop, and you know, chainsaw is probably out of the question. You know, can you see, you know, any of the props for Texas Chainsaw Massacre? You know, there's, other than this, you know, chainsaw is all I've seen, and you know, the likelihood of getting that. I mean, I guess I could buy, you know, one from Argos, but you know, where are you going to keep it? You know, is there going to be questions asked? You know, like, why would you need a chainsaw? And you know, I don't know where I'd put it. You know, because I live in a place where it has a landlord. You know, so you know, I don't want any problems, to be honest. You know, obviously I can do what I like, you know, but you know, if I leave a chainsaw lying around, you know, it's going to look a bit, you know, it's just going to look a bit dodgy, you know, isn't it? You know, because even that's, you know, I would have the chainsaw for a prop, but you know, if I've got that stored anywhere or leave it somewhere, it's going to, do you know what I mean? They're not really going to understand it's for a man cave or a display. You know, well, anyway, you get the, yeah, so I'm not sure if that's going to quite work, you know. Maybe one day if I've got my own place, you know, and I'm renting, you know, I've got my own place and more of a private facility rather than people walking around, you know, then maybe, but at the moment, you know, it's out of the question. Anyway, back to this. So, you know, this was the only other prop that I could think of getting. And I thought I'd just pick it up. As I say, you know, wasn't very expensive, and I just said I needed a prop, so I just thought I'd get that. There wasn't really anything else, and I needed a prop, so you know, not too bothered about, you know, it doesn't have to be the most expensive thing, you know, so it's something just to say there's a prop. But you know, it's a nice little item, you know, it's nothing too major. I don't think I'd actually wear it personally, unless I was going to dress up as Leatherface for, you know, Halloween or whatever, and then I might put it on, but, you know, wouldn't wear it, you know, I wouldn't have thought so now, you know. I've got jewellery, but, you know, I doubt if I'd wear that, to be honest. But yeah, it's a nice looking thing to have just on display, just to have it. I think it's quite cool. As I say, it's not very well, you know, it's not expensive or anything. It's quite cheaply made, and I guess it would probably snap quite easy, but it's alright, you know. It's not very heavy, it's quite light, but it's alright, you know. Nice little thing, and obviously it's, you know, you see Leatherface with that on in the first film. I'm not actually sure if you see it. Do you see it in any of the other films? I'm not quite too sure. I've not really looked. I know definitely it does have it in the first film, because the Necker and most of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures from the first film, you see this bracelet on the figures. Obviously a plastic one, not this one. But you see it, so you know he's got it. But I've not actually checked to see if he has this in any of the other films. Maybe someone else can tell me. Probably have to check that at some stage. But obviously it's from the first, and it's quite a cool thing, isn't it? Well, I think it is. And yeah, it's got obviously like little bells, or supposed to be little bells, isn't it? With the bits in the middle of them, or hanging from them. Those bells along it, and then obviously the little, not sure what you'd call those little balls, or silver balls hanging, and then obviously the actual, pendant itself on there, obviously. I'm not sure whether he, well, obviously it's not real, because obviously Texas Chainsaw is not based on a real thing, that didn't really happen, it's just made up. Well, as far as I know. I think there might be something similar to that, but I don't think it was extreme as that, I don't think someone went around with a mask and a chainsaw. I don't think that happened. Might have been something similar, like again, but I don't think that ever happened to that extreme extent. But as I say, yeah. So I'm not sure if he took that from one of his victims, or whether he just had it himself, or made it. Maybe he made it, but you never actually see it. You just see it on his wrist. Anyway, it's quite a cool little piece. Nice little extra to have, Yeah, and obviously it's silver. As I say, if you want to get this, you can find them on eBay. There's a few places, but this was the cheapest. It's nice. I think it's a nice little bit to have. It don't take up much space, and I've just got it on my props table. Well, it's not a table; it's a chair with all my props on at the moment. I might get a table, put it on instead, but for now it's going on there, so there's enough room for that little thing. And yeah, I mean that's basically it, really. It's a nice little item, and I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else to say about it, really. As I say, I'm not the best person when it comes to doing these reviews. I have a go, just for fun. I'm doing it, and I just thought I'd just do it for myself, and then if anyone wants to, watch the videos as well and wants to have a chat and comment, then we can talk, and I can let you know where I got it from, or details, whatever you want to know and stuff, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it, really. I don't think there is anything else to say, because there's not, there's not anything when you're doing a figure review, doing articulation or anything like that, or it's a bracelet, it's not really much more you can say. As I said, find it on eBay. It's not very heavy. It's just cheaply made. I've got nothing to compare it with, as regards to, can't say it's like this or anything else. But there's a few. Whether the other ones that you can find are different or not, I'm not too sure. Maybe they're better quality, but I'm not really bothered, to be honest. I've got this. It's not something where I think, oh, I'm going to get a better one, or because it's, there's nothing really. And I don't think big companies like Necro or Trick or Treat Studios do anything like this, or not, as far as I know. As far as I know, this is like only the cheap ones you get. But, so I'm alright with this, really, to be honest. I can't afford to get, I mean, even if there was a better replica, I mean, I can't afford it anyway, really. Even if it's £25, I mean, I could buy it, but I mean, with the stuff that I've already got to get, you know, I haven't really got £25 spare to waste on getting a better one. I'm totally fine with that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, really. So, thanks, guys. Sorry. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Feel free to leave any comments and thoughts. And take care, and hope you like the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Take care. See ya.